Stroud on the slant. He's got Diggs, who's got a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown as a member of the Houston Texans. Houston, an automatic first down. Mixon, head of steam, running left, takes it in for a touchdown. Joe Mixon having a big day here on opening Sunday of the 2024 season.
Here, they got to go 98 yards to get in the end zone.
4th and goal, Stroud throws, caught, touchdown! Stephon Diggs, his second of the game. And Ryans rolls the dice and it pays off.
In that opening quarter. On 2nd and long. Stroud throws in the middle, it's Collins, flag is down as Collins goes to the end zone for a touchdown.
There's Stevenson one more time. It's the rematch between these two. There's a little shot to the face and the penalty, but this was just too easy. I can see Nico Collins going over the sideline and say, Coach, don't worry about that 15 yards. I got you covered here. First play, right in the end zone. But you get some feel for just...
Stroud, flip it, caught, Akers, touchdown, Houston.
Third quarter, hadn't had much success. I'm thinking 4-down territory, and they're like, you know, sometimes only needs one. Delivery by Stroud, better run by Akers to not be denied. Look at him on the spin move and a little extra power.
A handoff to Diggs. He threw one last week. Now he's going to run it to the 5. Diggs, touchdown! Stephon Diggs! Stroud over the middle, touchdown! Nico Collins, his second touchdown of the season.
Timeouts left because of that last run.
A play fake, Stroud on the move, Agunbowale, touchdown! The former Jaguar, Dare Agunbowale, and the Texans take the lead.
Mixon had that hip drop tackle in week 2 against Chicago. Give, Akers, cuts to the outside for the touchdown. Dalton Schultz with a key block, and the Texans take the lead. They get locked in. I am becoming more aware of where the camera is at all times. Deep shot, Stroud, Nico Collins is gone! Touchdown, Houston! 67 yards on the bomb.
Diggs back there. They fake to him. Mixon wanting to go out. Here comes White to the end zone. Caught. Dell. Touchdown. 2-yard touchdown pass. Well orchestrated drive by C.J. Stroud. 1st and goal. Stroud tunnels the block. Mixon touchdown. And just like that, 2 possessions, 2 touchdown passes. That for 10 yards. 2nd down and goal. Stover in motion to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Got it right down the middle. 3rd touchdown pass for C.J. Stroud today. Day for him. 12 for 82 yards. On the ground. Here's more chunk yards. Big block by Diggs. It's a pylon. It's a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Pierce getting a block outside from Schultz. Finding room. There he goes. It's a foot race with Tavai and Gonzalez, who pushes him out before he hits the pylon. No, they give it to him. It's a touchdown. A 54-yard touchdown run. Damian Pierce.
Here it is, Mixon. Round the end and in for the touchdown. Took 2 plays to bring it home.
Collapse the edges and force it back inside.
There's Mixon. Mixon finds his way to the end zone. And another Houston touchdown.
It's a great adjustment.
For this team, and they've just supported him from day one, guys.
There he goes again. Mixon at the 5, lowers his shoulder, and he's in for the touchdown. What a run by Mixon. All 3 timeouts. Stroud stays in there, throws end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown! Tank Dell!
Of the drive. Give it to Mixon. Goes in for the touchdown.
And finally you see some offense here. Quincy Williams, he just shot in, pinched it, tried to see if he could blow that play up.
Second and goal for the Texans. Mixon was on the move. He's on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon in motion, didn't stop. And the Detroit turnover turns into a Texans TD.
Every once in a while, you got to thank your pals out here. And that time, Robert Woods, number 2, just nailed one of those crap.
Situational ball in these spots. Stroud throws to the end zone. Held on, touchdown, Mechie.
This is the old double post. Send somebody to the inside post to affect Branch, get him to lean a step inside and create just enough room to squeeze that one in.
Spending a lot of time at the line of scrimmage once they get up there. Hand to Mixon, cut back. Joe Mixon, goodbye. Touchdown, Texans.
You're going to see the center, Jared Patterson, making his second start there at center. He gets Mozzie Smith on skates. And you've got Joe Mixon, who he cuts back. A nice crease there on the backside. Excellent job up front by the offensive line.
Mixon, a walk-in. Touchdown, Texans. He wants to run the ball right at the Dallas Cowboys.
There's no doubt. They come in feeling like they can get it going with the issues that Dallas has had stopping the run. Josh Butler, who I mentioned, making the start tonight. He gave up contain, and Mixon bounces it for the...
2nd and 6. Rush. Ball knocked out of his hand and ends up in the arms of Guyton. He gets it knocked out by Petrie, and the return for the touchdown by Derek Barnett. Barnett with the defensive score.
One-on-one with Derek Barnett, and he comes in, makes the play, and then he's also able to get it after it bounces around and run it in.
So Barnett forced the first fumble. Then Guyton gets it. Here's Barnett's play, who he ends up with a touchdown. Guyton gets it, and Petrie knocks it out of his arm. And there's Barnett staying with it, and he gets the touchdown. Mixon, touchdown, Texans. And the second half drought is over for Houston.
Breather, Mixon in the backfield on 1st and 10 from inside the 20-yard line of the Titans. Tank Dell in motion. Stroud looking to throw. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Cage Stover wide open.
If you're the Texans or a worse one, look at Stover right side of your screen. It's a dropped coverage. That is bad ball, right? Jerome Baker, the new linebacker they traded for a couple weeks ago, either didn't know who he was supposed to cover.
Offense loves flat routes with the bunch formation.
Stroud has time back in the end zone. Leaping grab, Nico Collins.
Watch Mike Brown the whole time for the Titans. I think he could have tried to make a play here on Collins, but he passed up that hit. That's the same guy that got that.
Trees out with that shoulder injury sustained in the first half. Levis has it intercepted. Jimmy Ward. He could go the whole way. He's got Levis to beat. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. The game has flipped.
Watch right here. Watch him come off the ball, and Levis never sees him, and Jimmy Ward just steps into the throwing lane. He's got his eyes on Levis the entire time, and that's an easy of a pick six as he's ever had.
And that's exactly what Levis has avoided the last couple weeks.
2 yards before that 30-yard run.
And now Mixon again sweeps the left side into the end zone for a Houston touchdown. No interceptions thrown either. Just gets the snap off. They bring pressure. It's picked up. Stroud throws wide open. Dalton Schultz, and he will waltz in for a Houston touchdown.
Is the running back. 3rd down and 4. Blocked by Tunsil on Ogba. Stroud, end zone, touchdown. Collins. And they cash in on the fumble by Tagovailoa.
Great job by Collins working the back line, keeping alive, understanding that Stroud was just working the pocket. He kept himself open. I think Stroud initially missed Agumbawale underneath. If he had hit him on the check down, it would have been a walk-in.
For Houston, 2nd and goal. Stroud. There's a block by the wide receiver Woods. Caught by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His 2nd touchdown reception today.
He's on the backside. He's working the back line of the end zone. He recognizes that Stroud. See how he works back to that front pylon? That's part of a scramble drill. You have someone go to the back pylon. You have someone come to the front pylon. Great execution by Collins.
When it's needed. 1st and goal for Stroud. Deep drop. Rolls out. Stroud on the run. It's caught. Touchdown, Dalton Schultz. The improvisation of C.J. Stroud delivered. And a touchdown in 6 straight road games on the season. Back to the air for Stroud. Stops. Deep shot. Stroud. End zone. Caught in the bucket for Dell on a touchdown. And Dell is down after the play.
Eligible lineman on the left side of the offensive line. Smith goes in motion. Stroud throws to his left. Pass is complete. Touchdown, Nico Collins. Nico Collins with his 7th touchdown reception. A little shoving at the end of that play. Great honor to be put in the same category. Here's Pierce, and Pierce is going to break free. He's going to go all the way with one man to beat. Mike Brown is trailing him, and Pierce inside the 10 into the end zone. 92 yards for Dameon Pierce, and the Texans are feeling good. It's 13-0.
It's nothing fancy. It's just inside zone to the right. Tunsil got the key block on the backside. Pierce cut it all the way behind it. Let's make sure he got in. Brown pushed him forward at the end, and Pierce, I always looked at as a banger.
Oh, you
Joe
love that.
Mixon loves it. I didn't know Pierce had that in him, Jay, to go 90-plus yards.
Yards to get to 1,100 yards, which will put another incentive in for him. Oliver fumbled the football. It's picked up by Barnett, who's having a day. He's rumbling inside the 10, pulling guys inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
Just supposed to be a jet sweep, and they're trying to hand it off. And Levis can't get the ball in there. And then what a run by Barnett. Get out of my way. I'm going to the end zone. Get off me. You're not stopping me. I'm getting in the end zone.
I got to tell you, Michael Pierce from the Ravens is going to be looking at that saying, I could have done that.
Yeah, why did I the big man just carried that little receiver, Kinsey, into the end zone with him.
Stroud laces it. Touchdown! Nico Collins! Texans on the board, and a chance to take the lead. Herbert, pump, throw, intercepted! Eric Murray, pick 6, touchdown, Texans!
And the ball stayed high. And because it did, Ladd McConkey can't get up and get it.
20 seconds, 2-0.
But Eric Murray does.
4th and 1. It's Mixon, 1st down, and more. Mixon hits the pylon. Touchdown, Texans.
Quarter, 15th play of the drive, over 10 minutes. There's a hand to Mixon. He's got a lane and a touchdown.